Hello students, good morning to all of you. Today I am going to start the new chapter, chapter number 4, Animal Adaptations. Animal Adaptations. Adaptations means you can say adjustment. Adaptation means adjustment. Animals everywhere with not an inch to spare. You can see here all animals everywhere with not an inch to spare. No gaping. You can see here. These all are animals and there is no any spare. Not an inch. So, in this chapter, in this lesson, we will see the different types of animals and their adaptations. Okay, their habits. So guys, let's go for study. In the soil, above the soil, at various levels in the saltwater bodies of seas and oceans, in freshwater bodies, on trees, in grasslands, in snow-covered lands, at the seashore, in the swamps, in areas of no rain, that means deserts, in areas of continuous rain, that means rainforests. You name a place and you will be able to think of animals that live there. Even in busy cities, animals coexist with people. In fact, cockroaches, rats, and mice thrive in the garbage dumps we create. We will be able to think of animals in freshwater, on trees, grasslands, saltwater bodies like sea and oceans, deserts, all areas. And surprisingly, each animal from the largest blue whale to the tiniest of insects and worms are surprisingly well adapted to live in their particular habitat. They move about, find food, breed, and raise their babies in their habitats. Blue whales means largest animal to the tiniest means a smallest insect. All animals move about, find food, breed, raise their babies in their habitats. There are many different ways to classify animals. They can be classified according to their body structure. Body structure. First, invertebrates. Invertebrates means animals without a backbone. And vertebrates means animals with backbone. Vertebrates can be further classified into mammals, reptiles, birds, fish, and amphibians. Animals are also classified based on their eating habits, namely herbivores, plant eaters, carnivores, meat eaters. Omnivores means eat both plants and meat. Scavengers means eat remains of dead animals. And parasites means derive nutrients from other organisms. So we see here all animals are classified according to their body structure, like invertebrates, vertebrates, mammals, amphibians, reptiles, carnivores like eating habits, herbivores, parasites, etc. Many animals have features which help to protect them from their predators. Predators have features that help them find their prey. We humans are active in all seasons. Some animals become inactive in harsh winter or severe summer conditions. So few animals go to sleep during the hot dry summer months. This summer sleep is known as estivation. They find cool, shady and moist places, especially during the day, and come out to find food during the nights, which are cooler. Bees, earthworms, snails, frogs, and toads, crocodiles, mud turtles are some animals that estivate. Estivate means some animals sleep during the hot dry summer. They are called estivation. So all animals like crocodiles, mud turtles, toads, bees, earthworms, snails, etc. are estivate. Similarly, animals like bats, squirrels, mice, chipmunks, and bears sleep through winters. They are known as hibernating animals, and the winter sleep is known as hibernation. Some birds fly several hundred kilometers to find food and to escape harsh winters. This is known as migration. All animals that spend a lot of time flying in the air are called aerial. Okay. So based on where they live, animals can broadly be classified as terrestrial, means living on land, and aquatic, living in water. Animals can broadly classified as two categories, like terrestrials means living on land, and aquatic means living in water. So you can see here, animals that mostly live on trees are called arboreal. Some animals live on trees, so these are called Arbononia. And animals living on land are called terrestrial, and animals living in water are called aquatic. So guys, in this lesson we will visit some of the habitats to see how animals are beautifully adapted to thrive in those places. We will see tomorrow, and I hope you will understand this shift speak, and please write all the difficult words from this chapter, this page number, okay, like page number 42, and please learn all the difficult words. Okay, that's all. Thank you.